Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Kentucky Motor Speedway for the 7th round of Season 5 of the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series. You're here at the Kentucky Speedway. On the pole for today's race is a two-time winner of the season, Stephen Dillon, and alongside him in the 20 is going to be Connor Breton. Third place is Carter Keselowski. Fourth is Evan Earnhardt, and running out your top five, Sean Henley. In sixth place, we got Charles Jackson, Ziggy Bain, Dylan Young. Sorry, it says Brandon Bain. That is Joseph Bryant, and Julian Ortiz rounds out your top 10 for the starting grid. Now here's the rest of the starting lineup for round 7 here at Kentucky. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, 32nd, 33rd, 34th, 35th, 36th, 37th, 38th, 39th, 40th, 41st. I got off somewhere. I'm sorry about that, but there is 42 cars in this field. And as the car is getting ready to fire engines, let's send it down for the command. Oh, wait, sorry. There is not a command. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so the cars get fired up and we will roll off momentarily here in Kentucky. The inaugural race at this track, Gateway, last week was an inaugural race. Round 4 at Cam Valley, that was an inaugural race. We've been to quite a few new racetracks this season. We're not done with getting these new tracks in. We're going to go to Watkins Glen and Infineon throughout the season as well. So, as we come through turns 3 and 4, fans on their feet. Who's going to win this race here at Kentucky? We'll find out 27 laps from now. Here we go. The green flag waves and we're racing in Kentucky. As you see the cars peek below the apron. And wow, Stephen Dillon got a great start on the rest of the field. And as you see them come out of turn number 2, there they all are. Down the backstretch. 3 wide for about 5th position there, with Ziggy Bain going all the way down onto the bottom of the racetrack. And coming through turns 3 and 4, Stephen Dillon trying to win his 3rd race of the season in just 7 starts. He leads the first lap here at Kentucky. Evan Earnhardt went below the apron. That is a yellow line, but it's not a restrictor plate track, so it really doesn't matter if you decide to go below it there. We will have pit stops in this race as well. Can bet on that. And as Stephen Dillon leads the field out of turn number 4, Connor Breton trying to close. Further back, there is a few drivers peeking below the apron. But Stephen Dillon holds a steady lead. He did just a whale of a job to win the Daytona 500 and Cam Valley, 2 tracks that are very hard to win at, and he was able to take both of them. And we had never even been to Cam Valley in the series before. And Stephen Dillon leads this lap. This track is very wide. There's a lot of room to roam. So looks like we're probably going to have a very clean race today, as the margin between the first 2 was not much last time around. Further back, I see Hunter Stone. Oops, that is not Hunter Stone. Apologies there. And actually just ahead of these guys, Alex Filter and Julian Ortiz are going at it for the lead. Or not for the lead, excuse me. That's a battle for 10th position on the racetrack. Alex Filter and Julian Ortiz. Ortiz looks like he's going to give it up here. No, he's going to fight back. Can't expect these guys to give in. Further up, Connor Breton in the 20, still trying to get around Stephen Dillon. Stephen's not going to give it up easy, though. You can bet on that. And out of turn number 4, Breton trying to close. And that time around, he lost 1/100th of a second there to Stephen Dillon. So he's fading just ever so slightly, though. It's nothing to be afraid of here. And Filter way to the bottom of the track further back. We had been checking in on him about a lap ago, and we went back to the leaders, but looks like he's in a pretty dicey situation back here, as they're possibly going to go 3 wide. Here comes Hunter Stone to the bottom of the track. He's going to go onto the apron and give Filter the room he needs. And Steven had doubled his lead last time around there over Connor Breton. Looks like Steven's tires are a little bit better right now. And he has that clean air, not to mention that. And if you look at the top right of your screen, we will go through the running order right now. Let's wait for them to get updated here. Alright, so there's your top 10. 11th through 20th, 21st through 30th, 31st through 40th, and right now Gino Harvey has not picked up anything from starting last here at Kentucky. So Steven Dillon still holds a steady lead over Connor Breton. Looks like Breton's starting to close. Yeah, he gained 800ths on him that time around. And through 1 and 2, Steven Dillon. Oh yeah, Breton just got loose there in the center of the corner, and that's really going to help out Steven. I think I accidentally said Connor Breton there. I meant Steven Dillon. Oh, that's going to help him out. Now we got a battle for second. Here comes Carter Kozlowski, trying to get to the inside of Breton for second. He's not going to look just yet. Whoops, sorry about that. And Steven Dillon has just had an amazing season. Yeah, really. Wins the Daytona 500, and he goes off to Phoenix and has some pretty solid runs. And then he went off to Cam Valley in round 4, took a win, and went off to Darlington, and I can't remember how he did there. I think he had a pretty decent run. And there goes Breton. Looks to the bottom of the track, down onto the apron, picking up ground on Steven Dillon. Breton to the inside. In 1 and 2, side by side for the lead, but now Steven Dillon prevails, and Carter Kozlowski going to take an advantage and capitalize on Breton's mistake. Kozlowski to second. Now we're going to go 3 wide for 4th. Ziggy Bain drives it in hard, but Charles Jackson and Sean Henley remain side by side and stay clear of Bain. Now Breton gets loose. Henley looks low. I think the tires are really starting to go here on these guys' car. We're probably going to see pit stops before too long. And now Carter Kozlowski has just kind of run away from this battle. And let's see if he can catch Steven Dillon and be the first driver to lead a lap that's not called Steven Dillon here at Kentucky. Through 3 and 4, coming to lap 13 of 27. Will we have a caution-free race? We haven't seen that yet this season, but it looks like that might just be the case today here at Kentucky, the inaugural race here. And we've raced the tracks very similar to this, so it's really not a surprise that these guys are knowing how to handle this racetrack. And Carter Kozlowski was able to close a little bit there on Steven last time around. And now out of turn number 4, Steven Dillon remains your leader, and he's going to cross the line this time around. He gained over Carter Kozlowski that time by a little bit over a tenth of a second. Checking on the bottom of the field there, yep. Seth Cole has now been passed by Gino Harvey, and now we got a battle for second again. Connor Breton looks to be coming back, and Carter Kozlowski swings it high. Kozlowski might want to try that high line for a few laps here, because he really got a nice run as they came out of 4, and I think he closed a little bit there on the leader. And indeed, he gained 0.02 of a second, and he was battling a car, so if he tries that high line again, maybe he'll get somewhere and run down Steven. I don't think he's going to do that, though. He's just so used to that inside line, and he ran it a little bit higher than he had been the last few laps, and now he got a battle for 3rd. Breton slides up. Henley tried to capitalize, but wasn't able to do it. There's Charles Jackson coming to the very bottom of the track, trying to get around Ziggy Bain, but the momentum on the outside is going to prevail out at 2. And catapult that number 09 car forward. And there's Mitch Speed. He's had a pretty good season. There in the 37 car. Just behind him is Hunter Stone, and we're pretty much single file all the way through at this 42 car field. Stephen Dillon just opened up a little bit more of a lead. 0.06 of a second he picked up over Carter Kozlowski that last time. Can Stephen Dillon take his third win of the season and take it here at Kentucky, or will Carter Kezlowski win his second career race here at Kentucky? He won here in the Avis Cup Series in Season 1 in the number 21 car. And he is definitely closing as they came out of 4. He picked it up. Oh, wow, he gained almost 0.3 of a second there on that 33 Stephen Dillon. He's going to make a run at him. The question right now is fuel. Will we be able to make it to the end on fuel? Further back filter went low. Tried to make a few passes. He's been pretty aggressive today. And now we got a battle heating up for the third position. Connor Breton to the outside. And now there's pit stops. Pit stops are going to be happening here. And let's check in on those pit stops. And there's Charles Jackson battling for the lead. And Breton passed Stephen Dillon as they came onto pit road. Connor Breton has passed Stephen Dillon for the lead as they came down onto pit lane. Last time around, Ziggy Bain led the field. So Stephen Dillon is on pit road. He's taking his pit stop. There's really no camera angles. And we got cars going through the grass further back. Not sure what they're doing back there. It's a big mess back here. Look at the aerial view of all these guys trying to get into their pit stalls. Wow, what a mess. See the smoke up in the grass there. Wow, they could not get onto pit road. They're sliding all over the place, and the race off pit road looks like it went to... Oh, Carter Kozlowski has closed in on Stephen Dillon. On the exit of pit road, can Carter Kozlowski go in and get Stephen Dillon? Stephen has not led every lap in this race anymore due to the pit stops. But I think they all have fresh tires now. Will Carter Kozlowski win his first career race? Here in Kentucky, Stephen Dillon remains the leader as the laps wind down into the late stages of the race. There's Ziggy Bain pulling back up onto the racetrack. Cars are still staying out, and there goes Carter Kozlowski. He looks low. Will he get the run on Stephen Dillon as they come off of 4? Not quite. DJ Sorensen has scored as the leader with Ziggy Bain in second, but scoring is going to be updating here before too long, and that's going to put the 33 car here of Stephen Dillon on the top of the scoring monitor. Here we go, down the back straightaway. 7 laps to go. Will Stephen Dillon hold off Carter Kozlowski? We're running up on some lapped cars. Connor Breton. Oh, something must have happened to that 20 car. This last time by, he was scored last, 1 lap down, as now he scored 39th. And there goes Kozlowski. Carter Kozlowski to the inside of Stephen Dillon for the lead. That lapped car, Connor Breton might get in Stephen Dillon's way. Doesn't look like he's gonna, though, here. Off into 3. Here we go. He went low to try to get around Breton, but Breton not going to give in. Where the other cars had bad pit stops. Oh, Greg Jones and Matthew McMurray also had some mistakes there on pit road, and that's going to cost them. There's DJ. He had been leading. Where's his little brother, or where's his older brother, CJ? CJ is currently running 19th. Not too bad of a run here for CJ, but now let's go back up to Stephen Dillon. Trying to get around Breton. Breton not giving in. Breton is probably Carter Kozlowski's best friend right now as he's holding up Stephen Dillon. Will Kozlowski make a late race charge with 4 laps remain? Here through turn 2. Breton and DJ Sorensen. DJ seems to be losing some ground. Connor seems to be gaining. Will they run up on any of these 2 lapped cars? And if they get clear of them, are there any others in front? I don't think so. And yeah, it looks like it's just going to be those 2, even if they're going to lap them. As now we've got 3 laps of racing to go. What looks to be the first caution-free race of the season. The inaugural race here in Kentucky. Stephen Dillon onto the back straightaway. Doing a whale of a job holding off Carter Keselowski here. No doubt these lapped cars could be an issue. And yeah, there goes Breton. He's going to look low on DJ Sorensen. 2 laps to go. Oh, I think Keselowski might have used his stuff up. He slides deep, slides pretty far back off the rear bumper there of Steven. Oh, I think that might be the plan, though. He might let Steven catch these first lapped cars here. If they hold him up to try to stay on the lead lap, which obviously is not going to help them, so I don't know why, but here we go. Coming down to take the white flag. Stephen Dillon has led every lap of green flag racing, or at least of normal racing, and there he goes to the inside. Lapped cars, will they be an issue for Stephen Dillon or Carter Keselowski? Here comes Keselowski. Got a run in 1 and 2, but he wasn't able to go anywhere with it. I think it's going to be all Stephen Dillon. Keselowski drives it in deep. He's going to have to hope it sticks, and it does, but he's not going to have enough. Stephen Dillon, his 3rd win of the season. He's going to take the inaugural race at Kentucky. Stephen Dillon, the winner. What a race. Stephen Dillon. Now, it was a caution-free race, but just because it was caution-free, that does not mean it wasn't exciting, because it was very exciting to see how this race played out. Ziggy Bain ended up 3rd. Sean Henley, Julie Stewart, Mitch Speed, they all had some very solid runs here to help them out on the race to the chase. And there's Breton and DJ. They finish up their lap. Further back, Kyle Smith, Christian Janes, some of these guys back here. Some Minnesotans fighting it out. Simpson, Keselowski, Janes. Actually, no, this is, I think there was some carnage coming onto pit road. This pit road is very hard to get onto. You got to remember that. So, race is over. Let's look at the results here. Let's get to them here. All right, there they are. Stephen Dillon, the winner here at Kentucky. Carter Keselowski, Ziggy Bain, Sean Henley, and Julie Stewart within striking distance, but weren't able to take the win home here at the inaugural race. And throughout the race, lights went down as you see some of the fans still sticking around. And then there's the rest of the field. 3 cars ended up a lap down. No cars out of the race. So congratulations, Stephen Dillon, 3rd win of the season. Let's get the celebration screen for Stephen.